He arrived as I was thinking, and as for Christina, well, I kind of understand how she's feeling. As a researcher, being interrupted in the middle of your work is a real pain. Guess I'm out of luck. Experimenting in a D-mail is certainly a pressing matter, but it's not worth risking my life over. I love the music of this game too, it's so fantastic.
実験もできないとあればここにいても仕方がないな。お前はどうするつもりだダル。またメイクインにでも行くのか。
もちろんと言いたいところだけど今行ってきたばっかなんだよな。なる
ほどな。大方メイクインで涼んだからエロゲでもやろうと来たら開発室は使えなかったと。そんなところ。エロゲ or something。
残念外れ。
This
今日はエロゲじゃなくて
eroge, but MMO.
MMORPG だお。今日から配信の新クエがあってさ。
Oh my god, I need to level up my character in Final Fantasy 14, damn it! They made it free to play for a while, and now more people came in. Well, it was free to play for people with PlayStation 4s. I don't know if it was for Xbox or PC, but they made it free to own for a while, which I did get that. I do have the starter of Final Fantasy 14, and I may do a video in it. I don't know. I haven't planned on that yet. It all depends. It's something I'm interested in at least taking a look at for. In all honesty, before this Let's Play started, that was my plan. I was like, you know what? Let me do a look at Final Fantasy 14 because I have it now. It's my free to own, but of course, if I need the expansion, I need to buy the expansions, and then plus, of course, the whole. Although it'll be free for 30 days when I like log in and do the initial stuff, but that's actually the one thing that's really turning me away from it is the whole it being a subscription based game. I really hate those kinds of things, like, and plus I'm not very good at MMOs either. Like I've watched people play WoW, World of Warcraft, and I'd be terrible at that. And I did the beta for Monster Hunter World, and the menus just scared the shit out of me for that. And I'm scared that that's similarly to how Final Fantasy 14 works. So I'm scared in that as well. And again, like I said, the whole subscription-based thing is also what's turning me away from it, because it's a whole, I want to play it, but I feel like if I'm not playing it every single day, I'm wasting, like, I believe it's like $13 a month for it. So I feel like I'd be wasting $13 every single month for nothing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's cheaper than that, but I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why I never started Final Fantasy 7-14 to begin with. It being an MMO has turned me off right away, but then the whole being it. Well, no, the MMO part was like, okay, I'll be shit at this, but I won't mind trying it. But then the whole, well, and that's another thing too. You buy the game for, I think the game itself was like $60 or something like that, or maybe that's with all the expansions, and the starter pack might have been for like maybe 30 or something like that. And now to get all the expansion packs is like $60. And that's another thing too. I'm already like so behind that I already missed like all these cool events that they had. Like there was a Nier Automata event. I don't know if it's still going on or just finished or something like that, but there's a Nier Automata tie-in event. Or maybe that's one of those events that like, yeah, you can do this as soon as you get to a certain point, but there's all this stuff that I've already missed from it too. So I don't know. I'm still fighting myself over it. I will, when I do check it out, I will record it, be like, all right, let's see how this works type thing. And I don't know if it'll become a series or if it's just a whole let's look at type thing. So yeah. Daru continued to wax poetic about this dragon, but I didn't pay much attention. Whether he plays an Ergo or an MMORPG makes no difference to me.
そういえばオカリン、ついさっき秋葉がちょっとした騒ぎだったんだけど知ってる？
いや知らんな。一体何を騒いでいたというのだ？
今流行りのファンタズムってバンドあるっしょ？ ってオカリンは知らないか。
バ
Phantasm.
カにするな。それくらい知っている。
そうなん？意外。
Oh no. I'm surprised you know about bands. Phantasm. Apparently they're a pretty big deal. Oh god, are these? They made a splash last year in the indie music scene and made their official debut this year. Shortly thereafter, they provide the theme to the anime Rainet Kakuru. Ferris mentioned something like that a few days ago.
それで、そのファンタズムがどうしたというのだ？
秋葉を電波ジャックしたんだお。
電波ジャック？
Single jacked. The airwaves?
そうなんよ。新曲のキャンペーンかなんからしいんだけどさ。
They're going all Phantom Thieves on us.
UPX の街頭モニタまで秋葉にあるモニタというモニタに PV が流れて、そりゃもう大騒ぎ。
電波ジャックか。
それにしても
I'm sure it was a
有名に
hijacked.
なったもんだよな。
I'm sure it was hijacked and not some
ほとんど名
publicity
前すら
stunt
知られて
thing.
なかったのにさ。てか今更ファンタズムとかどうよって感じ。僕なんか2年前に聞き飽きてたレベルだわ。
Despite how annoying Dara's rambling was, most of his words didn't make their way to my brain. Because something else was occupying my thoughts.
なおかりん聞いてるん？
Are you even
誰
listening to
よ
me,
それ
dude?
だ。
は？
Eh? I looked Daru dead in the eyes. Straight into his slightly dilated pupils.
それって何のことなん？
What's it, dude? Oh my
そ
god!
の電波ジャックだ。俺たちの手でできはしないだろうか。
Not really. He's giving me a look that says, what the hell is this guy on about? Still, I keep talking.
いい顔だる。俺たちのやろう
Think
としていること
about
は
it.
何だ？
ヘンテコガジェットを作って遊ぶ？
違う。俺たちがこの
No!
未来ガジェットでやろうとしているのは、世の中を陰で操る支配構造を破壊し、世界に混沌をもたらすこと。ガジェットの設定は
Anos will get out of this
そのための
bankruptcy.
礎でしかないのだ。
ああ、そういやそうだったっけ？でそれが何か？
ねえ、わからんやつめ。つまりあれだ。あるだろよく。ほら、テレビとかで
The
演
thing!
説的な。
ああ、
The speech
な
thing.
る。例のあれですね。ジー
A
クシオン
siege
的な
scion. Kinda deal.
まあ、そういうことだ。
Once the system has been destroyed, we need to let the world know. But we won't be able to do so if we haven't prepared for it. We need to pull off the greatest calling card there is, like the Phantom Thieves.
なるほどね。オカリンの言いたいことはなんとなく分かったお。
Picking up what you're putting down, man!
できるのか？
ま、できんじゃね？
Yeah, no problem.
何？
Nani? His response was so casual that I couldn't help but blurt out my disbelief. To be frank, I was hoping things would unfold in a more dramatic, thoughtful, one last ride sort of fashion, like that Undertaker and his documentary on the WWE Network, only $9.99. But hey, if the man knows he can do it, all the better.
ただそのためには機材がな。
言っておくが、今ラボに余分な金はないぞ。
そんなことは分かってるお。でもそうなると、そうだな。せいぜいアナログ放送の電波をジャックするくらいしか無理じゃね？
Ah, yes, the analog networks. Daru explained that hijacking the digital networks would be extremely difficult for us as we are now. Well, it's time for us to make money! That's not to say that hijacking the analog networks would be much easier.
アナログ回線をジャックするためにはある程度電波の出力が大きくないとできないんだお。
I mean, a lot of power.
要するに、
It's a lot of power.
このラボにあるものだけを使うとなると、そうだな。 せいぜい秋葉原中に任意の映像を流すくらいのことしかできないかと思われ。
Says Akihabara. Analog networks in this day and age, and only in Akihabara? That sounds so pathetic. It makes me laugh.
そういうわけだし、無理してやる意味も。
いや、それでいい。
いいって、もしかして作れってこと？
もしかしなくてもそういうことだ。
Oh god. It's easy to give up when something seems pointless. But a small step forward is still a step.
本当に作るん？
For realsies?
当然だ。一見意味のないこと、無駄と思えることこそ、より大きなことを成し遂げるための礎石足り得るのだ。
The cornerstone!
言っとくけど、これ規模は小さいって言っても犯罪だお。それでもいいん？
Even on a small scale.
何？そうなのか？
Are you fucking serious?
もしかして知らずに言ってたん？
そんなことはあるものか？
I didn't. No shit. Crime. I may want to destroy the system governing our world. That doesn't mean that I want to be a criminal. Those are contradictory statements there, Okabe. Okabe. Ah, yes, I want to destroy this system, but I don't want to be off as a bad guy. I want to be like them Phantom Thieves. I want to plunge our society in chaos, sure, but I want to do it legally. I hate to tell you this, bro.
じゃあ、やっぱやめとくってことで OK？
Alright, that's a no-go.
まあ結局こうなるとは思ってたんだけどさ。
Yeah, no.
なんだと。
What do you mean?
だってなんだかんだ
What do
言
you
って
mean?
オカリンってチキンだしさ。やばいことには手を出さないっしょ。
What did he just say? Did he just call me a chicken? Cheesy chicken number 1! Did he just call me a chicken? Dar doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to make him eat those words. And chicken.
つうわけだから僕はどっかに進みにで
Oh,
も。
what's up? I'm gonna go chill and play my game. Called out to him as he was leaving. My tone firm, yet effortlessly cool. Yeah, I'm sure. No force, no matter how mighty, could even think of stopping me.
Go. だ。
And then Kirisu comes in like, oh my god! Can you guys shut the fuck up while I work on these gadgets, motherfuckers! Wrong button.
は？
Huh? He stands frozen in place, stupefied. I'm getting stupefied. Wow. I say it again slowly.
聞こえなかったのか。Go だ。
It's a go.
ゴーってもしかして作れってこと？
You want me to do
も
this?
しかしなくて
You
も
want
そ
me
う
to
い
do
うこと。
crimes? Oh my god, it's crime time! For your information, I'm not getting worked up because he called me a chicken. Hououin Kyouma refuses to yield to such minor insults. For that is the choice of Steins Gate.
マジかよ。
一度作るといったものは作る。たとえそれが神の命に背くことになったとしてもだ。
To fight God's will. Besides, if it looks like we'll get in real trouble, we can always back out at the last second.
てかさ、そもそも作ったとして何を流すん？どうせオカリンのことだし、そこまでは考えてないんしょ？
そんなものはその時になって考えればいい。とにかく今は物を作るのが最優先だ。いいな。My favorite light arm よ。
My favorite right armor!
はいはい、わかったお。その代わりラボにあるもの適当に使うから。
ああ、問題ない。やってくれ。
Our plan are in place to make gadget number 14. I guess we'll need to hold another meeting soon. Anyway, my work for the day is done. I'll leave the lab to my assistant Rintarou and head out to Akihabara.
んじゃ、マキセ氏の作業が一段落する頃を見計らってさっさと終わらせるかな。
ではあとは頼んだぞタール。俺は少し
My favorite, right, Tom?
あ、オカリン。
Really? Well, actually, my mom taught me her recipe yesterday. If you want, I can make some for you. Do me a favor and teach Mayuri that recipe. Do me a favor and teach Mayuri, a girl who's... I hope that... I mean, that's a trope that kind of gets stale after a while, especially in Persona. Granted, I mean, I'm not that... I don't know if they added that in Persona 5 Royal. But in Persona... If you know Persona 3 and 4, there's... Especially Persona 4, because they really knocked that home. But Persona 3, the social link with Fuka is basically she wants to learn how to cook, and she's awful at it. And then Persona 4, don't even get me started on the girls cooking there. Naoto's the only one that's probably decent at it. And she does the smart thing, following a recipe. Everyone's like, oh, let's just add all this crazy shit. Oh, and it's so good. And they never try it themselves. And that's why I fucking hate them. Especially Yukiko. Ugh. I don't hate them, but they're just like annoying when it comes to that part. But Persona 5, they don't even bother with that. I think we talk about cooking in some aspect, or I might be thinking about in Persona 5 dancing. And they're like, yeah, something like that. I can't remember, but I'm kind of glad they dropped that trope by not even mentioning cooking at all in Persona 5. So I'm glad they did that. But in most animes and most everything, females suck at cooking. I get it. I get the trope somewhat, but it gets stale, especially when it happens in series over and over. Like I said, in the Persona series, it got super stale in Persona 4. Especially with how long they're like, oh, our cookie's not that bad. And no one ever be's like, why the fuck don't you eat it then? You're always feeding it to us, but you never try it yourselves. Like, that's the one thing I'm always so pissed about in Persona 4. Is like, oh, look at this cooking. It's the best, isn't it? Oh, you just don't know refined taste. And no one's ever like, you eat it then. Actually, I think they do act that way once. And that's at the camping trip in Persona 4. Which is the first instincts of that. It's like, well, you fucking... Yosuke's like, you try it. And they don't even try it, I don't think. Because they're chicken. And they know how awful it is. And that's another thing, too. Is like, they think they're good cooks. And it's like, no, you're not. Like, I hate that trope in Persona 4. I hate that trope in general. Because, like... It's like, what the fuck are you saying? Are you saying that all females suck at cooking? And then you get to someone who's like actually decent at cooking. They're like, oh my god, you're the best. It's like, ugh. But anyway, I do kind of laugh at... With Mayuri, it's different. Because, with Mayuri, it fits her character. Because her character's all, ditzy and not the brightest. So it kind of fits with her character in a way. About, like, how she's not that great at cooking. Although I think they do give her a cooking lesson, I believe, in Steins Gate 0. I can't remember her name, but a character that they talked about her in Steins Gate, but then we actually get to see her in Steins Gate 0. It was like, you know what, I'm gonna teach you how to cook, type thing. And it's really nice that they do that. I like that.
Nanda.
そんな装備で大丈夫か？
大丈夫だ。
That's enough armor. I turned my back to the smirking Daru and stepped out into the scorching sun.
Okabe Rintarou.
Hi, Suzui. No sooner I left the lab than someone called me by my full name. Or Suzuha, not Suzui.
だから。
だから。
俺の名はHououin Kyoumaだと何度言ったらわかるのだ。バイト戦しよう。
ああ、そうだっけ？じゃあ、Hououin。
Hououin。
やっぱり覚えらんないから、Okabe Rintarouでいいや。
I'm just gonna call you Rintarou.
そうか。ならばそれで。この場合、いいかどうかは呼ばれる側の俺が決めることのはずだろ。
Should get to be the one.
そんなこと言ったって、 私にとっては昔から岡部倫太郎なんだから、今さらそんな変な名前で呼べって言われても無理
They've
だ
always
よ。
been Akarin. Okabe Rintarou.
昔
I
から
forgot what voice I gave her too. What the heck is she talking about? We've only known each other for a week. Though perhaps through the lens of youth, a week might seem to be a lifetime.
ああ、
Seemingly noticing how strange she sounds, Suzuha waved her hands as if she's to say forget about it.
今のはほら、なんていうの、言葉のあやってやつ。
That's bigger speech.
っていうか、岡部倫太郎こそ私のことバイト戦士って呼ばないでよ。私には天音鈴葉って親がつけてくれた立派な名前があるんだからさ。
Suzuha Amane! Now she's pouting. But it will do no good. It's already impaired into my head that this girl is a part-time warrior. Nothing can change that now. As my gaze lowered, I saw a small shadow closing in behind the part-time warrior as if trying to hide. It's Nay! That shadow turned out to be the small girl still in elementary school. She wore her short hair and pigtails on either side of her head. The moment our eyes met, the little girl hid herself behind the part-time warrior. She's adorable.
ほら、なえ、ちゃんと挨拶しなきゃダメだぞ。
Ah, oh man. Oh man, this guy's so weird.
シサブラウンはこの俺の持つ常人ならざるオーラに恐れを抱いているのだ。
ほら、岡部倫太郎、そんなこと言うから余計にナイが怖がっちゃうじゃん。
Suzui gently spoke to the little girl as she tried to hide. Maybe she might not make it to the lab today. I got a whole bunch of homework to do. Save me! Save me! You fool. If you had planned ahead, your summer homework wouldn't have been a problem. Your lack of discipline has come around to bite you in the butt. Save me, you say. Use this opportunity to learn from your mistakes. This is the first step towards fulfilling your great ambitions. Save me. To save me tonight. I'm damaged. If you dare tonight, I'm hanging on the ledge. So Suzuha gently spoke to the little... Oh, I already read that. This little girl is Nai. Is the daughter of the owner of this Oyama building. So I call her Sister Braun. I've heard that she is in the 6th grade, but she looks much younger. I believe that's practically why her father, Mr. Braun, adores her so much. His love broadens no madness at the best of times. Or borders.
大丈夫だよ、ナイ。
大丈夫な。
岡部倫太郎はちょっと変わってるけど、別に取って食われたりはしないからさ。
He's not going to hurt you anything. That's another thing too. Steins Gate had this too, and I think Steins Gate 0 had it less. But the grammar. He's not going to hurt you anything. He's not going to hurt you or anything. And that's the problem with a lot of visual novel games is you would think a game that's primarily about reading and or listening and with a lot of text that they would really find points like this doesn't make sense grammatically wise. You would think they would do that. I mean, to me that doesn't make sense, but he's not going to hurt you or anything. That just sounds like I had a little mini stroke when I'm trying this from saying going to hurt. I don't know, I digress. She describes me as if I'm some sort of exotic creature.
ほら、
Ara.
ご挨拶は？
I don't wanna. He's weird.
おかりんおじさん、こんにちは。
俺はおじさんではない。
I'm not your uncle. Oh, come on. It's
またそうや
adorable.
って。
はっ、この前教えてやったにもかかわらずまた言うからだ。
この前
Or Zula looks up at the sky as if she's trying to recall a distant memory. Below her, Sister Brahm's shaking her head in confusion. I see. I thought we talked about this a few days ago, but it seems as though things have changed. Well, yeah, remember, you're on a different timeline than that one, so...
とにかく俺はおじさんではない。今度から俺のことは兄貴と呼べ。いいな。
No.
でもおかりおじさんはないのお兄さんじゃないし
Uncle Okran isn't my
お
brother.
兄さんではなくとも兄貴と呼ぶこともある。世の中とはそういうものだと覚えておくがいいシスター・ブラウンよ。
Sister Brown.
でももう岡部倫太郎がわけわかんないこと言うから苗が困ってるじゃん。
わからないことではない。俺は世の中の厳しさというものについて教育をだな。
それが教育かどうかは知んないけどさ、そんなことばっか言ってると大変な目に遭うかもよ。
大変な目だとまさかお前この俺を脅そうというのか。だとしたら残念だ。
Is that a threat?
この法院
It won't work!
生半可な脅しに
Hououin Kyouma laughed in the face of danger. I'm Darkwing Duck here.
Okabe!
Ah, it's Taeonji! Turn around to look who called by my name, and there stood a man with a stern look on his face. I think his voice is different too. But I think...
Mr. Brown いつからそこに
But I think, if I remember correctly, his Japanese voice actor passed away before Steins Gate 0 came out. So I think his voice actor is the same from Steins Gate 0, but it's different from Steins Gate. If I remember correctly, I think I heard something about his voice actor passing away. Or, because I think this is the same voice actor. I mean, I didn't hear him so much. We'll hear him again.
ついさっきからだが、なんだお前は俺に聞かれちゃ困ることをないに教えてでもいたのか。
Then again, it's been like, what? 3 years since I played Steins Gate? If I remember correctly, I think I played that in 2017. No, it wasn't 2017. 2016, I believe, is when or maybe it was 2015. I don't remember. But it's been a while since I played Steins Gate. And a while since I played Steins Gate 0 as well. I don't know, but his voice does... Because I feel like his voice was a little deeper too, or more rough around the edges. I don't know.
いえ、そういうわけでは。
This man, the mere sight of whom would make 10 out of 10 children cry, is the owner of the Oyama building and a CRT or Braun Tube fanatic. This man is Tenjioji Yugo, though his ownership of the Braun Tube workshop has earned him the name Mr. Braun. Braun.
おい岡部、言っとくが、苗はまだ子供だ。少しでも可愛いとか思ったり、妙な気でも起こしてみろ。ただじゃおかねえからな。
だって誰がそんなことを思うものか。
何？てめえ、うちの苗が可愛くないとでも言うつもりか？
You son of a bitch! Make up your mind. Trick questions.
さあ苗、お菓子買ってきたからな。こんなバカをほっといて中で食べるか。
Seeing her smile, the owner's face distorted into a mockery of a grin. I like these two. Jackhammer! It was too disturbing to be called a smile. People who spoil their kids like he does are the reason there are so many DQN plebs in the world today. DQN? I'll have to
そう
look
そう
that
岡
up.
部、お前まさかあの変な実験とやらまたやってねえだろうな。
変なとは失礼な。あれは未
Such
来へとつながる
rudeness.
崇高な。
Such rudeness.
やかましい。お前が妙な実験するたびに天井が揺れてブラウン管の上にホコリが落ちてくんだよ。いいか、今度また上でどんどんやった日にはどうなるか分かってんだろうな。
You'll raise the rent. Another threat. First from the part-time warrior and now from Mr. Braun. Is this some sort of workshop policy? Still.
ミスター・ブラウンよ。
Mr.
さっ
Braun.
きも言ったが、この俺に脅しは通用しませんよ。暴力ごときで、この法院京馬、
It's not violence. I'll raise the rent, damn it.
家賃あげっぞ。
はい、わかりました。二度としません。
That won't happen again. Good boy. You nod with satisfaction and proceed to re-enter the workshop hand in hand with Nay.
まんまと騙されおってからに。
You fools! I declare my victory once I confirm that they were both safely out of earshot. Of course.
卑怯だと思わば思え。バイト選手よ、お前も覚えておくがいい。
Patamoy.
この法院京馬、目的のためには手段を選ばぬ非情の男よ。
Any means necessary.
ね
Yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention. Suzuha's voice was surprisingly light. Seems as though she took my comments in stride.
昨日のあれなんだっけ、円卓会議、ああいうのってまたあるの？
ん？必要とあれば皆の予定など関係なしに開くが、どうしてだ？
別に
I
深い意
love
味
her
はないんだ
mouth
けど、
when it's closed.
ただ
It has that
楽しか
little
ったなーって思ってさ。
There's that ooh-woo kind of smile to it. Suzuha looked so happy and she looked up at the lab window that I could tell she was speaking from the heart. Aww.
そういえばお前、クリスティーナとは仲直りでもしたのか？
仲直り？何それ？私別にマキセクリスと喧嘩なんかしてないよ。
そうなのか？
Yeah,
そりゃ
in the
特に
previous
仲がいいって
timeline,
わけじゃないけどさ。でも
she
特に悪い
kind
っ
of
てわけで
doesn't
も
really
ないし。
like Kurisu for a reason.
てかなんで？
And it makes sense.
もしかして仲悪いように見えた？
But
いや、
that's something I won't
そういうわ
spoil.
けではない。
I'm gonna try
思
my
い過ごしならいいのだ。
best. I'm gonna try my best not to spoil Steins Gate, just for, again, even though I highly recommend that you either A, watch my Steins Gate Let's Play, or B, have either played Steins Gate yourself or watch the anime, which, if you haven't played it, but you watch my playthrough, I say play it. It's a fun game anyway. Again, it's, like I said, this is as visual novel gets, with zero interactions. The only thing that we change is, the only thing that we do involves the phone. Everything else, it seems to be on a straight timeline, or a straight line. And it's still fantastically done. So my recommendation is, if you haven't played Steins Gate, play it. But yeah, I'm still going to try my best not to spoil heavy dial. I mean, I did spoil a little bit Steins Gate in a previous video, but I really left it vague enough that maybe people didn't understand. Maybe people were like, oh, that sounds very interesting. I want to check this out.
変なの。
You're a weird one,
まあ
Okabe.
いいや。あんまりここで油売ってると店長に怒られるから。
Boss man will get mad at me.
また会議があるときは言ってよ。
Son of a
店長の目を盗ん
bitch.
でできるだけ行く
Oh,
ように
that's
す
one
る
of the
から
best
さ。
lines from the anime too. It's even it's funny in English as well. She waved goodbye before she disappeared into the store. Interesting. Well, better to have a lab mems getting along than hating each other. Till yesterday, Suzuha looked at Kurisu with hatred, but I guess that's changed. Again, you're on a different timeline, dude. Remember. Though I suppose these things happen when you switch world lines. World lines, that's what I meant. There we go, world lines. 10 years ago, in the year 2000. Okay. I believe... Oh. A man calling himself John Titor appeared on an American internet message board. Okay, before I do anything, I want to look at these tips. I want to know what the fuck DQN is. An associated person lacks common sense. Okay. I think I'm done here, guys. I'm done recording. I'm done for this part, or these parts. So yeah, this is what I did with Steins Gate. I never really, I mean, I might have done it a few times, but with Steins Gate for sure. Actually, I've been doing this with a lot of Let's Plays lately. It's what I've done with Shadow of the Colossus. It's what I'm doing with BioShock. What did I do before Shadow? Final Fantasy VII. There's just been a lot of Let's Plays where I don't give a proper outro to all of them. Except for like when I'm done recording, like, which is right now. Obviously, some games I'm going to try to do that, but like, I feel like with Final Fantasy VII it worked. With BioShock it works. With Shadow of the Colossus it worked because, you know, I can't really give an outro with how I was doing Shadow of the Colossus, or how I am doing Shadow of the Colossus, or how I did do Shadow of the Colossus. That's right, this is coming out afterwards. My brain is all over the place. This whole pandemic thing is really throwing me for a loop, and I'm sure it's throwing everyone for a loop. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for Steins Gate, my darling embrace. I'm interested so far. Granted, this seems typical Steins Gate-y. I don't feel like anything's really changed too much yet. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in this game, and I'm excited to continue on with this game. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below if you guys liked about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know. Did you play Steins Gate? Have you played Steins Gate before, or watched the anime, or watched my Let's Play of it, or someone else's Let's Play of it? Let me know. And if you haven't, will you? Will you give it a chance? I say give it a chance. It's, like I said, it's my favorite all-around visual novel game. I mentioned this during the AI, the Somnium Files Let's Play. Even though that's a fantastic visual novel too, Steins Gate is still my #1. The series as a whole is just fantastically done. And I think this is the best way. This is one of the best ways that they ever portrayed time travel, too. Which, by the way, I mean, we haven't really talked about it here. I mean, they kind of did with the D-mails. But Steins Gate is basically a time travel game / anime. So I really recommend it, giving it a chance if you guys haven't. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there, too. And I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.